Hi, hello, namaste to all the brilliant brains who are watching this video. Welcome to Diksha Karnataka and I am Jyothi Sandeep. In today's video, we are discussing Abhyas KCET 2024 mock test 2 solutions part 1. In this, 30 questions will be discussed as usual. I hope all of you have written the exam, and as I analyze this exam, it's not that difficult, right? So let's see the solutions here from question number 61 to 90. Stay tuned to get all the solutions and join to this WhatsApp channel so that you can download paper from there and you will get more updates on the WhatsApp channel. Okay. So let's begin the discussion from the first question, that is 61st question. The value of cos square 15 minus cos square 30 plus cos square 45 minus cos square 60 plus cos square 75. See here, if you analyze the question, all these are standard angles. One second. These three are standard angles, right? Easily you can write the values. 15 degree and 75 degree are slightly difficult to remember. So instead of putting those values and do, just think what else you can do in that. Okay. So cos square 15, write it as it is. Cos square 30, cos square 30 will be cos 30 will be root 3 by 2, cos square will be 3 by 4, and cos square 45 will give you 1 by 4, 1 by root 2, no? So 1 by 2. And here 1 by 2 whole square, this will give you 1 by 4. So let's keep cos square 75 as 90 minus 15. Okay, instead of using the values, I am taking 90 minus 15. 90 minus 15, the term changes to this term. We can write it as, because 90 is there, sine of square 15 degree, right? That changes to sine square 15 degree. And cos square 15 plus sine square 15 will get 1 there. Cos square 15, sine square 15 will give you 1. So 1 minus 3 by 4 plus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4. This is easy, right? Compared to the as it is solving. Sum of this 1 and 1 by 2 will give you 3 by 2, and here we have 4 by 4 which will give you 1, and answer will be 1 by 2. Option D. Alva. So next problem. All these questions are very directly asked. Okay. Just think how to take the values from 10 to 360 they have given. 10 degree, 20 degree, 30 degree and so on. It will go till 360 degree. So what we are doing here, how we are grouping this. Sine 10 degree, sine 20 degree and till sine 180 degree with a 10 difference it is. Then 190 degree can be written as 180 plus 10. Okay. Next, 200 degree is written as 180 plus 20. Go on taking like that. Go on writing. And 360 degree, sine of 360 we can write it as 180 plus 180 degree. Okay. Now, since we know the allied angles and 180 plus lies in the third quadrant, shall I take it as sine of 180 plus theta as minus sine theta? Correct? Minus sine theta. 180 plus lies in third quadrant. In third quadrant, sine is negative. So all the values what I am going to get in third quadrant will be negative. So these values will be negative. Okay. So I'll write sine 10 degree positive. This one will be minus sine 10 degree. One positive. Next one will be here. This one will be negative. Okay. So in this way, all the terms will get cancelled. And this 180 plus 180, anyway we know that the value will be 0. Sine 360 value is equal to sine 0 degree. So it is 0. So answer has to be 0. So only one thing you think, how to split it, how to group that, okay, in such questions. Here is the, again I am reminding you to join. Those who have not joined the Lux CET crash course, go back and join. Link will be there in the descriptive box, and there are very less days left. Okay, after your boards, this crash course will be there to help you to get the good marks and to join the best college in Bangalore. Okay, next question. Alpha is a root of the equation given. So this is the equation given. Alpha is a one of the root, means I can substitute that alpha in this. 25 cos square alpha, pi cos alpha minus 12 equal to 0. Where is that alpha lying? Alpha lying in second quadrant. Alpha is lying in second quadrant, 92 pi. Okay, alpha is lying here. So cos alpha will be negative, sin alpha will be positive. Keep this in mind. We'll see, if we get cos alpha, it has to be negative. So seeing this equation, I can make out that this is one quadratic equation, and substitution is like this. 5 cos alpha can be taken it as a t. Okay, then this equation becomes t square plus t minus 12. On solving this, we'll get one negative, other one will be positive. So 5 cos alpha will be negative, and I want negative only, right? I have written already there. According to that, cos alpha has to be negative. So this is the value of cos alpha. Don't take this one, not necessary, because it is lying in a second quadrant. Second quadrant, cos has to be negative, sin has to be positive. And using the triangle now, this side is 4, hypotenuse is 5, then opposite has to be 3, because we need sin 2 alpha. Sin 2 alpha will be 2 sin alpha into cos alpha. Okay, cos alpha value we have already, sin alpha value we can get it from the triangle. Substitute and see, all are similar answer what they have given. Denominator is 25 in ours, we can see that. So rule out this. Okay, either A or B, we'll see now. Because I am having negative 3 by 5 and minus 4 by 5. Yes, because we have one negative, answer will be option B, minus 24 by 25. Right? 2 into 3 minus 4 minus 24 divided by 25. So this is your answer. Let's take up the next question. 64th question. I hope everyone would have done this, because this is a simple question on the linear inequalities. The solution set of the inequation given. First term, if you see, x square plus x plus 1 is anyway positive. Correct? X square is positive, plus x plus 1 is there anyway. That is the adding up and coming as a positive. Okay. Now just think, one positive quantity into one term is coming as a positive. Okay. So what should be the sign of this? Put it in the comment box. What should be the sign of this? Think. One is positive. One term is already positive. Second term you are taking this, and the product of this has to be positive. If the product has to be positive, then this term is positive. Has to be positive, isn't it? This term has to be positive because product is already positive, right? Now 2x is greater than 3, x is greater than 3 by 2. What else? What else we need to get the answer? 3 by 2 to infinity is the answer. See the brackets. Square bracket is there, but I don't have the equal, so I will go to the option B, second option. Fine. Let's take up the next question. 65th question. See in which chapter it is, on which topic it is. 1 plus 6 plus 11 plus and so on till x, that is equal to 148. And then what is the value of x? Series, correct? summation of series 1 plus 6 and so on till x is equal to 148. Okay, so summation is given, Sn is given as a 148, A is 1, D is 5. We don't know what is n, we don't know what is x, so we'll find out. So take Sn is equal to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So from this I'll come to know what is n. Taking that I'll find out what is x. Fine. 148 is equal to n by 2, 2 plus n minus 1 into 5. On cross multiplication we'll get 16, 9 and 296. 296 is equal to 2n and here 5n square, here minus 5n, right? So 5n square, here 5n is coming, here 2n is coming. 5n square minus 5. So 2 plus 5n minus 5 it is. So minus 3 is coming there and n is there. So minus 3n. So I have the equation like this. 5n square minus 3n plus minus, because this term is going to be the other side. So minus 296 is equal to 0. Solve this, all of you. Solve this quadratic equation and you are going to get the 8 as answer. Do it on your own. So solving this will give you n equal to 8. Either you go on giving the values and match, or do the quadratic or prime factorization also will help you to get the factors there. Okay, so n is equal to 8 after solving this. Take that and see what is the value of x. What is x in that? X is an, a plus n minus 1 into d. On putting all these values, a is equal to 1, n is 8, 8 minus 1, 7 and d is equal to 5. So 35 plus 1, 36 is your answer. Option A will be the right answer. Check how many of you have got the right answer. Option A. Let's take up the next question, 66th question. This is little tricky question. The figures 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 are written in every possible order. Okay. The number of numbers greater than 56,000 is what? How many numbers will be more than 56,000 is the question, right? So if it has to be more than 56. Now here, if I have 56 locked there, okay, so I am putting 56 here. There are digits 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many chances are there for this number to come and sit here? Which and all number can occupy this, which and all number can occupy this? If you go on doing like that, 56 is blocked, 5 and 6 is blocked. So remaining 3 digits are there. Are you following? So I have, think like this, I have 5 blank spaces and I have 5 numbers there. 2 numbers are already filled in the blank spaces, 5 and 6. Okay, if I have taken off 5 and 6, remaining 3 digits are there. 3 digits and 3 places are there. 3 into 3 ways, into 2 ways, into 1 way. So total 6 ways. Isn't it? So all these number, whichever you take, 4, 7 and 8, anything, all those are greater than 56,000. Correct? Why didn't I take 4 there? Why didn't I fill 4 here? That will be less than 56,000. According to the question, we have to take more than that. Okay, that's why. Now, if I fill 7 here in the second place, if I fill 7 here, okay, again same thing happens, remaining 3 spaces, remaining 3 digits. So again 6 ways. Will you agree? Are you following? Same thing you do with the next. Fix 5 here. Change the second digit, 8. 3 blank spaces, 3 digits has to be filled. Again 3 ways, 2 ways, 1 way. So it is 6 ways in total. Done. Now fixing 5, we got 18 ways. 6 plus 6 plus 6. Now fix 6 like that. If I am fixing 6, suppose this is 6. Now how many places? 1, 2, 3, 4 places. These 4 blank spaces will be filled by 4 digits left there. 6 is taken off. Okay, I have taken that 6 and fixed it. Now 4 digits are there. So 4 ways, 3 ways, 2 ways and 1 way. So in total 24 ways. Are you following? Yes, if you are following, give me thumbs up in the comment section so that I will understand that this problem has reached everybody. Okay. If 7 is fixed in the first space, first box, remaining 4 blank spaces will be filled by remaining 4 digits. So again 24 ways. Okay. Same thing is happening in the next also. If you are fixing 8 here, in the first space, if you fix 8, again 4 digit, again 24. Now add up all. Add all this. 24 3s are 72, 72 plus 18, 90 it is. Isn't it easy? When you understand the logic, yes, it is simple. So think that so they can change the digits. They can change this number also. Logic will be same. Whichever they are asking, 56,000, then fix that. Obviously, remaining digit has to be more than 0, right? So go on doing that. You will get your answer. Okay, and don't forget to put that in a comment box that you have understood. So I will also feel happy that everybody has understood that particular question. Okay, 67th question. The mean and the standard deviation of so and so, what is given? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you have numbers like this, without any gaps, 1 to 6, 1 to 7, 1 to 10, anything. So we have standard formula. Take it as a shortcut or a trick. Okay, not many tricks and shortcuts you have in today's video. There are very few. And this is one among that. Mean is taken as n plus 1 by 2. What is n first? You see that n is 6. Okay, get your answer. I think that is sufficient? No. Standard deviation formula is for such questions. It is under root we have n square minus 1 by 12. Okay, this is the trick. N is 6. On putting that, we have 7 by 2. So rule out these two. One among A or C is the answer. So we have to check this also. 36 minus 1, 35. 35 by 12. We have option A. Isn't it very simple when you know this? Instead of sitting and doing the mean and the standard deviation, know this. That's why they have asked such data. Those who know this shortcut will do this within a minute, right? Let's take next question. 68th question. This is also a little bit tricky question. Here you have to think little bit because you might think why they have given the same set again. It's okay if the set is same, easy only. A digit is selected at random from either of two sets. Okay, 1, 2, 3 to 9. Two sets are also same thing what they have given. What is the chance that the sum of the digits selected is 10? What is the chance that the sum of the digits selected from one from this, one from that, one from this, one from that, like that, if you go on grouping, it has to be 10. Sum has to be 10. Okay, so let's see how many chances we'll get like that. If I take 1, I need to take 9 because sum has to be 10. Are you following this? Sum has to be 10. So 1 is taken, with that 9 has to be taken. Isn't it? If I take 2, along with that 8. If I take 3, along with that 7. If I take 4, along with that 6. 5, 5. And reverse of all this. Okay. 6, 4. 7, 3. 8, 2. 9, 1. Now count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are there in total. If you take whole and sole set, 9 and 9 elements are there, means sample space will have 9 square, right? Now the required will be 9 out of 9 square, 1 by 9. Okay, simple one when you understand the question. Any doubt in this? I hope everybody has understood this one. So let's see the next question. 69th question. A biased dice, biased means so manipulated in the result. Unbiased, fair coin. So biased dice is tossed and respective probabilities of various faces to show up are. Face 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is given and probabilities are given with respect to those faces. Now see what is the question. If an even face has turned up, when you put that biased dice, if even face has come up, that is 2, 4 or 6, any one of this has turned up, then the probability that it is phase 2 or phase 4 is what? Phase 6 is also there. What is the probability that how many times I may get phase 2 or I may get phase 4 is the question. Understood the question? Now let's see. Two events are happening here. First event is getting even phases. Second event is getting the particular phase 2 or phase 4. Okay. Now the question what they are asking is like this. What is the probability that we will have phase 2 or phase 4 when given that we are taking only even phases? Okay, considering only even phases, what is the probability that you will get a phase 2 or phase 4? Understood? Now what else? We have the conditional probability formula. Find the value. So what is the probability of even intersection E2? You don't have to do any formula thing here. E1 intersection E2, that means E1 E2 intersection will be even and phase 4 or 2. It has to be even also. It should be phase 2 or phase 4, means these probabilities sum I have to take. Correct? Sum I have to take. So 0.24 plus 0.18. This is the intersection. Denominator is P of E1. P of E1 means only even it has to be. So even how many we have? 3 evens we have. Respective probability if you take 0.24, 0.18 and 0.14. Okay. Add this up. We have 12. Then we have 4. 0.42 divided by, we have here 42 plus this means 5, 6. So that will give you 6 by 7, 6 by 8. So that will give you 3 by 4. So this is our answer. Okay, 3 by 4 in decimals you can see which one will be your answer. So from 4 you are dividing that, so 0.75 will be your answer. Done? Understood? So let's move on to the next question. 70th question, interesting question. By seeing the options you can understand what is the right answer for this. 4 cards are drawn. Okay, 4 cards are drawn simultaneously from the deck of 52 cards. The chance that they all are the same suit is, when you are taking 4 cards, see the options, rule out this. Okay. So if they have given like this, that means NCR can also be written as NN, R. They both are same. So if they are given this way, you can bring it to 4 times 13C4 divided by 52C4. 4 times, not 4 factorial times. So this is the right answer. 4 times of the combination 13C4, that can be written as 13,4 divided by combination we are taking of 52,4. So that is 52C4. Easy one? Yes, even we know the answer, we should know the other type of representation also, which we normally don't use. Okay, got it? Let's see the next question. 71. Probability again. The probability that event E occur in one trial is 0.4. Okay, probability that the event is occurring is 0.4. 3 independent trials of experiment are performed. The probability that the event E occurs at least once is, remember one thing, when they ask you minimum 1, okay, so the easiest way to do is 1 minus none. It might be cards, it might be a dice, or it might be any event. If they ask you minimum 1, then you take 1 minus none. Okay, none 1 I have to subtract in the total. So that will give you the answer. So required is 1 minus none. Now occurrence, if it is given 0.4, what will be the none? That is the complement of this. So 1 minus 0.4, 100 minus 40%, that will be 60%, so 0.6. I told you in the previous video, when you have the decimals, think that a percentage will come there. Okay, that will match. So 100 and minus 0.4, that is a 40%, we will get 60%. But here 3 trials we are taking, isn't it? So probability of the required one, that is at least once, that is 1 minus 0.4 whole cube it is, because thrice we are doing. Okay, 3 independent trials of the experiment. So see that and put the powers. 1 minus 0.6 whole cube is your answer, and on simplifying you will get 6 cube, that is 216. So 0.6 means 0.216. How much we get? 4, 8, 7, 0 point. So option A will be your answer. Check what you have written. Is it matching with this? Check how many of you have got the right answer and how many of you have gone wrong in this. And also analyze how many questions you have grip in, which topic you are good in. Okay, all this you have to analyze in the mock test, which is very, very important. And see which topic is your strength also. Okay. 72nd question. A bag A contains 2 white and 2 red. Let's take white balls and red balls. And another bag B, contains 4 white and 5 red. 4 white, 5 red. So a ball is drawn and it is found to be red. Took a ball and it has come off as a red. So that is the event. Red ball is drawn. Fine. The probability that it was drawn from a bag 2 is what? Okay, you have taken a red ball, but what is the probability that it is coming from the second bag only? That is the question. Understood the question? Now take probability of choosing a bag first. We have to choose a bag first because we have 2 bags. Which one you are choosing? Out of 2, if I pick A, that is 1 by 2. Out of 2, I am choosing 1. Same thing happens with B also. Among 2 bags, I am taking 1 bag, it will be 1 by 2. Okay. Now, I am taking bag 1 and getting a red ball from that. So, I am getting a red, I'll change this as the event I'll change, otherwise this A and that A will be confusing for us in the answer. Okay, I'll keep it as the E, the event. Now, I want a red ball if if it is coming from a first bag, that is a A, what is the probability of getting red in this? 2. By how many? 4. 2 by 4, 1 by 2. Did you follow that? I want red ball, but from the first bag, that is bag A. So we have 2 reds out of 4. Similarly, find out the other one. I want red ball, but it has to be from second bag. I have 5 reds out of 9 red. So 5 by 9. Easy. Now come to the final this thing what they are asking. What is the probability that you have taken the red ball from the bag 2 only? So the other way of this I have to take. It is known that I got a red ball. Okay, it is given. I got a red ball, but what is the probability that it has come from bag B? So B when E is given. Now take P of B, P of E when B is given, divided by P of B. All of you remember Bayes' theorem? One sure question from this. Okay, just put all the values in this which we have written and solve it. I think P of A, P of B, both are same. So if you write 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, it will get cancelled. So I am not writing this part. Okay, in exam even this formula you don't write. So it will be faster only. So this one is getting cancelled anyway because 1 by 2 is only there. Now remaining will write. E when B is taken, so 5 by 9 divided by 5 by 9 plus 1 by 2. So this is your answer. 5 by 9 divided by 18 means how much it will be here? 18 means 10 and 9, 19. Okay, cancel this and this will go to numerator. 10 by 19 is hidden here. Option C. Option C is your right answer. Understood everybody? See, if you have any doubt, you have to put it in the comment section so that I can also follow and answer your doubts then and there. Okay, before you go to your part 2, part 1 question has to be very clear and then only you can move on to the part 2nd. 73rd question. This is simple one. Okay, no trick, no twisted one in this, easily you can do. If A intersection B is taken as a 1 by 2, A dash intersection B dash is taken as a 1 by 3, P of A is given as a P, P of B is given as a 2P, then what is the value of P is the question. Okay, from where I should start? From here I'll start. Okay, this is little bit formula based, so I will take that first. P of A dash intersection B dash also can be written as P of A union B whole complement 1 minus P of A union B. Right? That is taken as the 1 by 3. Now, how do we write this? P of, if I take this condition, all other values will come in that only. That's why I took it. 1 minus, what is this? P of A union B, P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B, correct? So put that, P plus 2P minus 1 by 2 equal to 1 by 3. 1 minus 3P minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 3. 3P minus 1 by 2 is equal to 1 minus 1 by 3. So that will give you 2 by 3. And 3P is equal to, from this I can take 2 by 3 plus 1 by 2. Solve, solve, solve. And see what you get. 6 is the LCM. 4 and here 3. So 7 by 6. 7 by 6 is a 3P. P will be 7 by 18. Option, a lot of option A we are getting in this part, isn't it? So let's see the next question, 74th question. Functions, range of this function. What to solve in this? F of x is equal to a sin x plus b cos x. And we know the range of it. Minimum and maximum value is this. Minimum if you want minus under root a square plus b square. Maximum if I want root of a square plus b square. Done, done, done. Nothing should be done here. This is a standard result. Okay, don't do anything in such case. When you have the general form, put the formula. When you have something given like 3 sin x, 4 cos x or something like this, any number, put it in this formula only. Okay, so minimum will be minus under root, how much will get? 9 plus 16, 25. So minus 5 is the minimum, plus 5 is the maximum, this one. Okay, next question, 75th question. This is also on functions where they have given one function and they're asking whether it's odd, even, neither or constant, what it is. So if I see the question, f of x is given, so I'll try with the minus x. F of minus x is x square minus x whole square and plus sine of minus x. This is what it is, right? Minus x whole square is x square and the sine of minus x is minus sine x. So if I take f of x, if I get it as a f of minus x, if both are equal, we take it as an even function, isn't it? If I get minus of f of x, then I take it as an odd function. So this function is neither constant nor odd and not even even. So it has to be neither odd nor even, or neither even nor odd. Everything is same. Option C we get it in this. Okay, you can even do this using the derivative, single derivative, double derivative. Not necessary when you have even and odd function. Done? Let's see the next question. 76th question says, here we have all the r plus including 0, right? Including 0. R plus including 0 is nothing but 0 to infinity, and from 0 and up to 0 to 2 is only is taken. Function is given, and very important question is on a 1 1 and on 2. So 1 1 not on 2 not 1 1, both 1 1 and on 2, neither 1 1 or 2. Normal options are these 4. So for this I have to start with the 1 1. If graphically it is possible to know whether it is a 1 1 on 2, do it. In this function it is not possible, so I am going with the solving part. Solve quickly in a possible less steps. So we have here 2x1 y1 and here 2x1 y1 will get cancelled anyway. I have 2x1 and 2x2. So x1 is equal to x2. Writing this much is enough because anyway this term and here this term will get cancelled. Okay. Now next part is 1 1 though we know now. Rule out this, not a 1 1 kind. Okay, rule out this, rule out this. Between A and C we have now. Here both or here only one. Y is equal to 2x. You have a both. Actually, you have a multiple methods to know it is a 1 1 or on 2. Range you can see if it is matching with the codomain, that also you can go with, or that inverse one you can do regular method, or you can do this also what I am doing now. Okay, x y plus y equal to 2x. X is taken common, y is sent to other side, and take off the negative. X into 2 minus y is equal to y. Okay, what is x value? X value is so much, and 2 is considered in the range. 2 cannot be considered in this, but 2 is here, right? So f is not on 2 because 2 cannot come here. I have to exclude that from the domain which is considered already. If I consider that, it is not on 2. Option A once again. Are you following this? Everybody? Okay. Let's move on to the next one. 77th question. F of x given so and so, and they're asking you f of 1 by f of x. Pattern is important. Function chapters. And what will be 1 by f of x? Reciprocal of this. Correct? When you have reciprocal, normally we'll get this. Okay, normally. Now keep it on a hold and let's check that whether we get the same or not. Fine. F of x is equal to x minus 1 divided by x plus 1. I have taken the reciprocal of this here. Then in the place of x you have to put this. Okay. X plus 1 by x minus 1 divided by x plus 1 by x minus 1 plus 1. In the possible less steps we have to solve this. LCM will get cancelled and here x will get cancelled. I have 2, right? Here we have 2x. 1 and minus 1 will get cancelled. So as I told, 1 by x is the answer for this. Option D, 1 by x. Right? So let's see the next question. Projection of the vector, easy peasy one. Projection we have done already in the NCERT. So projection of this vector on the other vector is what they are asking you. In such questions in competitive, we are seeing that on wala. Okay, the second vector what they have given. And see the root of this and take the magnitude of that. If I take the magnitude of this 16 plus 16 plus 49. Will this be sufficient? Numerator we have anyway. We have the vector. Okay. Will this be sufficient? I have to take the magnitude of that also. If I see the denominator, how much is this? 32. 32. So it will be 81. Under root 81. So 9 is the denominator. Okay. If that is the only option we have, go for that. Go for that. Okay, done with the answer. Option B has the denominator 9 and see the option, see the numerator 19 will get. Okay, on solving also 19 by 9 is what is the answer for us. So let's take up the next question. From vectors, if vector A plus vector B is at a right angle to B vector and 2 times B vector plus A vector is at a right angle to A vector. First take the first line. Okay. A vector plus B vector is perpendicular to B vector. So dot product has to be 0. Okay. 2 times of B vector plus A vector dot A vector is equal to 0. Perfect. Now what else we have to do? I am not writing the vectors there. Okay, we are writing the competitive part here, B square. So everything you need not write here. B dot A plus A square equal to 0. Now AB and BA are same in the commutative, in the dot product, commutative law satisfies. So BA is equal to minus B square, put it in this. 2 times of minus B square equal to minus A square, cancel, cancel, then A square equal to 2B square. Okay, A is equal to root 2B. Once again, option A is your answer. A is equal to root 2 times B. All of you have the answers. Check your notes, what you have done in the mock test. Fine. Let's move on. The next question. Even though it is a 3-dimension chapter, the question is very simple in this. The lines are what? Are they skew? Are they parallel? Are they intersecting? Or none of this? Okay. First, observe the equation before you start anything. Observe. First equation. Okay. Observing. Second equation. What is common in this, in both the equations? Tell me what is common in this. X minus 1, x minus 1, y minus 2, y minus 2, z minus 3 and z minus 3. So that numerator is coming common, means the point is common. Which is the point? Can anybody tell? Which is the point I am talking about? 1, 2 and 3. This is the point. 1, 2 and 3. Correct? The common point between the two lines. When do I get the common point? When will I get the common point for two lines? When they are intersecting, right? This is a common point. So it has to be intersecting. That's all. Okay. Let's see the next question. 81 here. If f of x is equal to 1 minus x into tan of pi by 2 and x, then what will be limit of f of x is equal to? Function and limits, they have combined in this. Now, from where will I start? I will start by looking at the options. Okay, by here. Pi by 2, 2 by pi, 0 and 1. One thing I can do here, if x minus 1 as the t, because I have 1 minus x there, if I take x minus 1 as the t, what will be, ulta I will take, otherwise negative I will get. 1 second. I will take it as 1 minus x. So this term if I take it as the t. Okay. So x will be 1 minus t. X will go to the other side. So 1 minus t. Because I have taken the substitution, limits also I have to change. If x is tending to 1, if x becomes 1, then t will tend to 0. Okay. Put everything in the question what they have given. Limit of f of x will be 1 minus x means t, tan of pi by 2 times of x is 1 minus t. Then t tends to 0, right? Limit of, let this t be as it is, let pi by 2 will be taken inside, pi by 2 minus pi by 2 t. Okay. Are you following? I took the substitution, I took the limits also, and I have substituted in the question. Now let's see what I get. Tan of 90 minus theta will be cot theta. Cot can be written as 1 by tan. So I can bring it as 1 by tan. Understood what we have done? This becomes cot of something, and again cot can be written as 1 by tan. So we have this. Okay. Now, according to the property or the theorem what we have in limits, limit of some angle divided by tan of the same angle will tend to 1. Okay. I want this angle, this value to be here. What is missing? Pi by 2 is missing. So pi by 2 has to be written here. Multiply, that's all, simple. Multiply by pi by 2. Because I have multiplied, I will divide also. Alva. Now this becomes 1. This will be 1. Any angle divided by tan of the same angle and that value angle tends to 0 will be 1. And what is remaining? 1 by pi by 2. Okay, both options are there. Be careful. 1 by pi by 2 or 2 by pi. We have both, and we have 2 by pi as the answer. Okay, 2 by pi as the answer. Got it? Understood this? So those students who are good in limits, good in function will do this problem in one go, or else you have to practice such questions to get hold on that. Okay, we have I think one more question in the same kind. Let's see the next question. Limits. Limit in the series form, infinite series. Okay, 1 divided by 1 into 2 plus 1 by 2 into 3 plus 1 by 3 into 4 and so on, so on, so on. 1 divided by n into n plus 1. See the last term and make a note if you don't know. What is a note? 1 divided by n into n plus 1 Very important, very important. Okay. 1 divided by n into n plus 1 can be written as 1 by n minus 1 by n plus 1. You can you can split it. Okay. Split it and write 1 by n minus 1 by n plus 1. If you take LCM and solve it, again you are going to get the same thing. So in such questions, when you have a product like this, you split it to the partial fraction method. And if I write all the terms, now each one I am splitting like that. Okay. So 1 by n is 1. So 1 minus 1 by n, 1 plus 1. So 2. First term I am splitting. Now second term I am splitting 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3. Split it, minus 1 by 4. Go on splitting all the terms like that. 1 by n minus 1 by n plus 1. Okay. N tends to infinity. Minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. Minus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3. 1 by 4 with the next term, 1 by n with the previous term. Every term will get cancelled and I have 1 minus 1 by n plus 1. N tends to infinity. Okay. On putting infinity here, 1 by infinity will be 0. This will go as a 0. Answer is 1. Option B. 1. So always remember this, very, very important to remember. Put it in your notes. 1 divided by n into n plus 1 can be written as 1 by n minus 1 by n plus 1. Okay. Give me high five if everyone has written it. Very important. If such questions comes, you have to split it and write. Okay. Let's see the next one. 83rd one. Here, limit problem. See how the term is given. If you are following my videos, in one video I have told you LH rule. In the previous year question paper discussion, I have mentioned this LH rule. I have explained the LH rule. If you have missed watching, go back and check. All the links are there in the description box, or else the video list will be there. From that you can catch up the videos. Okay. I have explained this LH rule there and it is super duper super important for you. When you are using this 0 by 0 form or infinity by infinity form. Okay. Will you go back and check if you have missed that? Otherwise you will not understand what you are doing here. 3 minus root 5 plus root of 5 plus x divided by 1 minus root of 5 minus x is what is given. I am not explaining the rule again. Okay. Directly we'll do the apply LH rule, L'Hopital rule. You can Google it too. I am differentiating this 1 divided by 2 times of root of 5 plus x divided by. So it is basically differentiation of the numerator separately, differentiation of the denominator separately. Okay. I told I will not tell, but still I told that because you are very near to your exams. I don't want you to spend time on searching for that rule. Okay. If you can watch my video, previous video, fine, or else I have told you here, numerator we have differentiated, we have got this, denominator we have differentiated, and we have got this with the negative also. Now see, if indeterminate form is gone, then no need to differentiate it again. So negative will go, answer is negative, that is sufficient. I think 1 by 3 is there. Putting this, yes, I am getting negative 1 by 3. Option C is your answer in this. LH rule is helping you a lot. Next question. Differentiation. Y is equal to log x divided by x. How many of you have done this? Tell me. How many of you? Y equal to one function is given. Double differentiation is what they are asking. Do we have any shortcut here, ma'am? No. You can remember the answer as I remember it doing. Many times we have done it. So answer will come as a y cube, x cube in the denominator, not x power 4. Okay. So I remember that answer. So if even you can remember it on practice, you can remember, it's okay. If you don't remember, it won't take much time for you because single differentiation is getting you x square. Don't go with the option C for the double differentiation. That much if you remember, enough. 1 minus log x by x square. This is your single differentiation. Double differentiation, of course, x power 4 is there, but it is getting cancelled with the numerators. So x power 2 and 1 minus log x means minus 1 by x, minus 1 minus log x, and the differentiation 2x. By this time, you should be super perfect in differentiation. Many times you would have done that. Minus 1 plus log x, and x is taken out, so still 2 will be there. Okay, divided by x power 4. So this is giving you x cube in the denominator. Here I have 2 log x minus 3. So correct, I have marked already here. Option B, 2 log x minus 3 divided by x cube is your answer. Okay, next 85th question. Let's see what is new in this. F of x is given. Derivative of f of x with respect to x square, with respect to the other function. Only that twist is there. One function is given, with respect to the other function I have to differentiate. So okay, we'll do that. X square divided by 1 minus x square, and we are taking it as a x square. If you are able to solve this together, I mean differentiate it together, you can do directly du by dv. Shall we do that? Instead of doing du by dx, dv by dx and putting it, will take differentiation of that in the numerator, differentiation of that this in the denominator. Okay, I'll take here this side. Are you following? Together, both the function I can differentiate by taking du by dv. Only the dx part I am cancelling, I am doing directly for you. Fine. Denominator whole square, denominator, differentiation of the numerator minus numerator, differentiation of the denominator. Okay. I am damn sure sufficient problem you all have solved in your second year. So you can do all this without any problem, I think. 1 minus x square, minus is taken off. Okay, minus plus. 2x is taken off. Here we have only x square. 1 minus x square whole square and divide it by 2x. Now this 2x and 2x will go off. X square and x square will go off. Here is your answer. Abracadabra. Which one is that? 1 divided by 1 minus x square whole square. We have that in option B. Okay. See, in a one go I have done numerator and denominator. Together we have done. That is the short way to get the answer. That's all. There's not a shortcut. It is a short way. It is a condensing the steps and doing the answer. Next question. Y is equal to log of so and so. Then what will be the y dash? Single differentiation for you. Can anybody see the options and tell what might be the answer? What might be the answer? So first you take the guess. If you are sure in that, you go with that answer. If you are not sure, then you solve it. Okay, I am sure that answer will be option B. There won't be a sum, there will be the product, and I am thinking that 2 will be there. I am sure that 2 will be there. So I am going with option B. I am keeping that as a hold. Okay, let's solve. Let's solve. Y is equal to this. Y dash we need. So 1 divided by root x plus root of x minus a. Okay. Differentiation of this. Why I am thinking that 2 is because of this. I may go wrong, but not in this. 1 divided by 2 into root of x minus a. On taking the simplification, root x plus root of x minus a. Okay, outside also I have that. I'll take that here. 1 second, I'll write it properly. Should not confuse any student. Okay, this term I'll write as it is. X plus root of x minus a. Okay, now I'm taking LCM for this. 2 times of root x and root of x minus a. Already I have the answer, isn't it? That's why I told 2 will be there. On taking LCM, we have root of x minus a plus root x. Cancel, and again option B, what I have marked has come off as the answer. So option B is the answer. See if you have gone wrong in any step. Okay, see this. We have very close options, and when you have none of this, be very careful. It might be the answer, but percent of that is very less. Very less, like a 5% also. None of these they are avoiding nowadays. It won't be there. Let's see the next question. 87th, differential coefficient of this. What is you mean by differential coefficient? Nothing but the derivative. Don't get confused. The derivative of secant of tan inverse x is what they are asking you. Isn't it simple for me if I get secant inverse here? Isn't it? What will happen there? Secant and secant inverse will get cancelled. I'll get only the value and I can differentiate easily. I'll try to bring that secant there. Okay, so let's take opposite as a x, adjacent as a 1, hypotenuse will be 1 plus x square. So what will be the cos? Cos inverse will be this 1 divided by. So what will be the secant inverse? Secant inverse will be 1 plus x square. Hypotenuse by adjacent is the secant. So it will be root of 1 plus x square. Bring that in place of tan inverse. Take off this. Okay, throw it off and bring this. Secant inverse root of 1 plus x square. So this is a y now. That is a function. Now secant and secant inverse will go off and enjoy. So what we have? The value under root 1 plus x square. Differentiation of this is what is asked. 1 divided by 2 into root of 1 plus x square into 2x, chain rule. So x divided by under root 1 plus x square. Here root. So option A. See, there is a very close option for you. Don't go wrong. Many students have done this mistake. So root and no root. Okay. Product and there is no x. So that much difference is there in the options. So let's take up the next question. F of x is equal to 1 minus sin x divided by pi minus 2x the whole square. X is not equal to pi by 2 and f of pi by 2 is given as a k. All what they are asking is here value of k, which makes f continuous at that point. Okay, and options are numbers, fractions. None of this is also there. Okay, fine. So what will I take? At x as a pi by 2. This is what is asked. Okay, x is not equal to that value, but x is tending to that value. So limit of here also, I think, wait, I'll check once again. I can use LH rule on putting pi by 2. When you can use LH rule? Only when 0 by 0 form or infinity by infinity form is there. So pi by 2, if I substitute for this 1 minus 1, 0, and here pi by 2 means 2 pi. Yes, it is coming as a 0 by 0 form. Okay, 0 by 0 form. Once again, LH rule. Done? Let's do this. Differentiate the numerator directly. Then it will be minus cos x differentiate the denominator, square is there, so 2 times pi minus 2x into minus 2. Now substitute and check. If you are getting indeterminate form, again you have to differentiate. So this is fine, minus 1. Here I am getting indeterminate form, once again I will differentiate. Okay, limit of. This time what I will do, I will take off this minus minus and I will keep 1 by 4 outside as a constant. Now differentiate this. Cos x differentiation is minus sin x and pi minus 2x, so we have minus 2. On putting the limit, x tends to pi by 2. This will be 1. Minus minus will go off and we have 1 by 8 as the answer. 1 by 8 is the answer. Negative as will be gone. So I have this as a 1. 1 by 4 into 2. So 1 by 8 is your answer. All of you have this. LH rule we have used. Without that also we can do by using the substitution. Using this will help you to get the fastest answer. Okay. Limit of let f of x is equal to a plus x and a minus x with a different condition. Now see the options first. Continuous, not derivative, derivative, not continuous, and none of this. All are talking about one point, that is 0. Correct? Both continuity and differentiability we have to check here with the minimal steps. So I'll take the less than 1 for LHL and LHD. Now only I'm writing here. I'm taking the greater than 1 wala for RHL and RHD both. Okay, fine. Now LHL. Directly if we are doing this, if I am substituting 0 here, LHL is A, RHL is also A, and the function if I take equal is there here. So the function value is also same. So yes, it is continuous. Rule out this. Okay. I think you can rule out B also. It is telling only about the derivative. So let's see about the derivative. Derivable or not. Okay. So we are checking the differentiation. LHD if I take left hand derivative, differentiate this, I'll get minus 1. No more steps we need to do this. Differentiate this one, so I'll get 1. They are not equal, so not derivable. Okay, differentiation can't be done in this at the point 0, only at the point 0. So option A will be right, continuous but not differentiable, isn't it? So this is the best way. With the minimal steps we have done. Choose your functions, which one you are going to take in what condition, and go with that. That's all. Okay. And we have this 90th question, last question. F of x is equal to x to the power of 25 into 1 minus x whole to the power of 75. Last question in this part, 30 questions. Next 30 we have in the next video, isn't it? The function is given here and x belongs to 0 to 1. What is the maximum value it can attain within this? Okay, that's why you can see the options all are within that. First you check that. If any option is exceeding that, then you can rule out easily. So here it's not the case. I will take single derivative. If it is odd or even function, I would have done that. It is a value, so I have to go with the differentiation only. Differentiation here, first function as it is, differentiation of this, so 75 into 1 minus x whole to the power of 74 into minus 1 plus 1 minus x whole to the power of 75 into 25 x to the power of 24. This is the single derivative. Let's simplify this first. Okay. 25 I can take common. X power 24 I can take common. And this also I can take common with the common powers. 74. Right. So I will get x and 3 with the minus. That's all. Here what I get? Only one term is there. 1 minus x we get. Simplify. 25 into x power 24 into 1 minus x whole to the power of 74, and here I have 1 minus 4x. Okay, when you are equating to 0, when f dash is equal to 0, take only this term. Okay, 25 cannot be equal to 0, none of this will be 0, only this term can be equal to 0, and that is your answer. X is equal to 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 is there in option B. Now tell me how many of you have done this question. Check your mock test what you have solved. Now see out of these 30 questions how many questions you have got it right. Okay, how much time you have taken, what is your strength, which topic is giving you the hold, the grip, the good knowledge. Okay, all this you have to analyze in these 30 questions, and I'll come again in the next video with the next 30 questions. And I would like to tell you to join the Diksha KCET WhatsApp channel to all the updates. Okay, this will be beneficial for you. That's all for the day. That's all for in today's video. I hope I have solved all your doubts. I hope you have identified the strength, the weakness, what you and where you have to work a lot. So if you have liked this video, like, share and do the comment so that I will also understand. I told you in the previous video also, I am checking your comments, I am solving, I am replying for all your comments what you have given. Okay, so do comment, do like and spread the liking. So like-minded people are sitting here, so share with all your friends. Okay, don't forget to subscribe as well, because more videos are going to come. Here I am taking off from you. See you all in the next video with the part 2 with the next 30 questions. Bye.